Banking sure is looking pretty different here in 2020, and GTE Financial, one of Florida's largest credit union, now has a new and improved mobile app, which I'm so excited to hear about because, again, I think they're really changing the banking game, if I can say. Chad Burney joining us now to tell us all about this app. And really, Chad, we were talking before we get started here. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly.
I mean, you're doing things with this app that other banks, big national chain banks, have not yet technically figured out how to do. So congratulations, Chad.
Well, thank you. Yes, you're right. And I won't name names, but yes, the largest banks and largest credit unions have not been able to do with some of the stuff that we've been able to do with our new mobile app.
So this is fascinating to me. And I think we're living in a world right now. Everything is changing, right? I mean, I just feel like, in 2020, how we do business, where we do business, what we do, how we do our banking is changing. You guys saw this coming a couple years ago and said, really, we want to make sure that we can do this safely and really do what the customers need, which is what? Explain kind of what you and the team have been able to do.
So Carly, you're right. Over 2 years ago, prior to the pandemic, no one ever saw the pandemic coming, but over 2 years ago, we realized that consumers really wanted to start self-servicing themselves, for lack of a better term, with regards to banking. And what that means is that there's a lot of, typically the apps that are currently out there, they're just there to check balances and whatnot, but they really don't give you that fully functional branch features and functionality that you're looking for when you go to a brick and mortar. So over 2 years ago, we decided to take on this journey of creating a fully functional, self-service, frictionless mobile app. And I know that's a mouthful, but that it pretty much sums up exactly what we were trying to do over 2 years ago.
One of the things that I love about a credit union, though, is because it really does feel like a local community bank, and you don't feel like you're part of one of these huge chains where, like a credit union, you feel like you really matter and that your money is important there. How are you able to kind of still do that with this app and the changes coming to banking that you guys are seeing?
Well, the great thing, GT is all about philanthropic efforts. Everything that we earn, we don't give back to shareholders. We turn around and give it back to the local community. So we have many charities that we sponsor throughout the year. And you're right. But the great thing about mobile banking is it is a very efficient way for financial institutions to serve their members or their customers. So what's great, it kind of helps because the more members that use the mobile app, it's more efficient operationally. So we're able to give back more to the community by being more efficient.
Now, I'd imagine some people go, okay, wait a minute, I can do what through this app? Is it safe? Explain some of the features and how you guys have really kind of set the stage and really creating something that's just so in the forefront of what's going on. What are the features that you're really loving and that, your bankers are really loving?
Yeah, so we have the mobile app that we just launched. It's been in development for 2 years. It's fully functional, meaning it has everything that every other bank and credit union has. We have Zelle now for person-to-person payments. You can take a photo, deposit checks, you can view your balances, you can pay your credit card or your loan. So it's fully functional. The one thing that GTE was able to accomplish was to solve the big issue about getting replacement plastics in consumers' hands, meaning everyone is going to be affected at some point with either fraud, lose their card, their debit or credit card, or one of these national breaches that happen and someone steals your identity. Nowadays, when that happens, you call your financial institution and they typically say, we'll shut down your old card and then we'll issue you a new card and you should receive it in the mail between 5 to 7 business days. Nowadays with technology, GT is like, that just will not, that doesn't fit. Our consumers need to use our card constantly so we can continue to get back to the community. So we developed a way, and I wish I could show you, but it's literally, if you lose your card, you'll either lose it, or damage it, or have fraud on it, you literally can go within our new mobile app and literally tap a button that says replace, and it'll walk you through a few screens. It'll ask you why. It'll ask you, how do you want to receive the new app? You can actually pick it up at one of our branches. You can have it expedited overnight, or you can have it just mailed into normal mail. And then it literally will generate a new debit and credit card instantaneously within seconds that you then have access to that new 16-digit, that new CVV, and that new expiration date. In addition, we'll also offer you to tap the screen to actually load it to your wallet. So if you have Apple Pay, it'll automatically load it to Apple Pay. If you have Samsung Pay, it'll load it to Samsung Pay. So we've literally solved the issue of consumers not having access to a replacement card within 5 to 7 business days. And that's the one thing that no one else in the country currently has offers, being able to self-service yourself like that within seconds.
Wow, bravo. Well, Chad, if people want to find out more about this new app, if they want to become members of the credit union, what would you have you do? We're out of time. So where can they go for more info?
They can just go to gtfinancial.org and we have a whole bunch of information. It's front and center. So yeah, it's all there.
Well, again, congratulations to you and the team. I love these community banks. We just really appreciate how you're continuing to improve. There it is, the new mobile app. And of course, there's the website. Good to see you. Take care.
Thank you, Carly.